Hello, traders, and welcome to the market opening preview, June 23rd, 2016. Traders is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders, please come visit our website at fxclearing.com. Guys, like I said, it's great to be with you on the 23rd of June. It is the big Brexit vote in the UK today. What does that mean for us? A lot. How are we going to trade today? Not, right? What does it mean? A lot. What are we going to trade? Not. Okay, and we'll get to that in just a moment. Traders, let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday, and I am your moderator for the Market Opening Preview Series every single trading day before the London Open. Traders, I have to tell you, I was up early this morning trying to get some data, some information to get out to you all. There is very little data out there. My newsfeed sends me an email every day after each session and mid-sessions. And New York looked like it was a dud, to be honest with you. It closed in the red, though, pretty surprisingly. So how do I trade? Well, as you know, I listen to fundamentals a lot, and I'm very involved with fundamentals. And not that I understand them all. I'll be honest with you. I've been working on it for like 3 years, trying to figure out the fundamentals part of trading, and it's not easy, folks. It's not easy predicting what fundamentals are going to happen, so you just got to trade what's in front of you and protect yourself. And the way you do that is you have a good economic calendar, you know what's coming out, you pay attention to what's going on, and there are free services out there that talk live, so you can hear if somebody comes out and makes a statement during your trading day. But, however, I'm a technician. I love trading charts. I love looking at candlestick patterns, support, resistance, price structure, price failure, price action, right, and levels. I love price levels. What happened in the past? You know, I like the 5-0s, the 20s, and the 80s. Those are really like my key levels that I'm always watching. I'm always watching for fib numbers that come into those levels because I sort of see, like, in the years that I've been trading, I see price reacts to those levels. You know, especially the 5-0, man. If something breaks the 5-0 and closes below it, be prepared. That's a good chance that baby's going down, right? So, but I'm a pullback trader, so I like to see a pair make it smooth. I fib it. I wait for the pullback to a fib level, and then I take my entry. One, it causes me less of a drawdown. Two, it allows me to be in more trades. And I've been trading that way since I started trading. So I was very fortunate when I started trading in 2006 to end up in a trading room with some very good mentors. All right, that's enough about me. We got a lot to talk about today. Let's get over to the legal stuff. This is our risk disclaimer. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential of risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex market. Traders, most importantly, what's the name of this game? Capital preservation. Live to trade another day. So traders, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, traders, let's head over to news and commentary. Let's take a look at how the markets closed. The markets were in the red again in the U.S. session, which is not making me very happy. The Dow 30 closed negative 0.27. The S&P closed negative 0.17. The NASDAQ closed 0.22%. The small cap 2000 closed negative 0.45%. And there wasn't a lot of data out of the U.S. yesterday. Oil inventories came low. And oil is now back down to $48, and I think it was 67 cents or something like that. The S&P 500 VIX actually closed positive, 14.56. Traders, let's take a look at what's going on in the Eurozone. The DAX closed positive 0.55%. The FTSE 100 in London closed positive 0.56%. And the CAC 40 out of Paris closed positive 0.29%, with the Eurostoxx 50 closing positive 1.06%. All right, let's head on over to Asia. Remember, some of these countries are closed. However, the Nikkei 225 is currently trading in the green at positive 0.30%. The S&P ASX 200 out of Australia is positive 0.08%. The China A50 is not open, and they closed positive 0.58% yesterday. The Hang Seng also was not open yet, and they did close positive 0.61%. However, the Kospi out of Seoul is currently trading, and they are negative 0.21%. Traders, let's take a look at the economic calendar. Only thing on the economic calendar today is Brexit. That will be 2 a.m. Eastern time. They start their voting. So probably like an hour or 2 or 3 after that, so like London lunch, you're going to start getting exit polls, and the charts are just going to go berserk. Okay, this is going to be a very volatile day, or it's going to be a very flat day. In other words, there's going to be no price action until the end result comes in. So anything related to the pound, the euro, stay away from. Me, I'm not doing anything. I'm just going to watch the show. I'm not trading, nothing, not even on a demo account. Just stay away from it. You're just going to get yourself in trouble, right? All right, what's else going on? We only have one other high impact news event, and that is out of the Great British Pound, if I can find it. And it is German manufacturing PMI. Sorry, it's out of the euro. The German manufacturing PMI comes out today. And consensus is 52.0. Previous was 52.1. So that's what's going on there. Other than that, there's no data at all. We have initial jobless claims, medium impact out of the States. New home sales, medium impact. Really quite a quiet day. To be honest with you, traders, I don't think we're going to see anything out of anybody today at all. I think we're just going to see a very interesting trading day. Commentary for today is you just have to be so careful today. Today is not the day to play games in the markets. And, man, take the day off. Go play golf. For those of you who are in the UK or the Euro, I feel for you. And I hope whatever you wish to happen happens. And but I have to tell you that my opinion is that the UK is going to remain. It doesn't look to me. I haven't seen a poll that's saying that the Leave camp is in the lead. However, at the beginning of New York session, a poll came out and did say the Leave camp was in the lead. However, 2 polls into that and one after the New York session is 52 to 47 or something like that to remain. So I think it's going to. I don't know what the weather is in the UK, but I would suspect that's not going to be an issue, and it's going to be people getting out and voting. I think that's going to be the big thing, and we'll see. It's going to be interesting. The media, the news channels, Twitter, everybody's going to be just on it all day, and I'm glad in 24 hours we'll be talking about something else, because this will be over. All right, let's hit it. Euro dollar. I put some support and resistance on the charts. Here we are at the R1. We're in a great spot to short this. However, I did put a trend line. It's a 3-touch trend line. I want to see this break this trend line with a retest. And we'll sell it at 1.1328. And we'll get out at support as marked on the bottom of the chart at 1.1241. Traders, if you have to click the button, please be on a demo account. This is not the day to live trade in the euro, okay? We're bearish in the euro. We know that. But if you look left of the chart, that is some nasty, nasty price action that you're going to have to battle through to get that sell. And we're at resistance, and you can see it's been rejected many times before, so we'll keep an eye out on that. So as let's take a look at the pound. Big up move there on the pound. Not quite sure if that was data or what. That might have been oil inventories. Not quite sure what that's all about. However, we're at resistance. We're at the R2 reversal pivot point, and we've got 2 hours where price is just going sideways. We'd love to see a nice bearish candle and a retest of that resistance, and we'll get in at 1.4802. We'll get out at 1.4627. Beautiful trade. However, I wouldn't even trade on a demo account this pair. Just stay away from the pound, folks. Do not trade this. I'm putting it there because it's part of my 6 pairs that I do every day. Do not trade this. I'm very interested to see what this chart's going to look like in 24 hours. Let's take a look at the Aussie. The Aussie had an up move yesterday. Yeah, had some it wasn't high impact data, but data had an up move yesterday, and I think it responded to the oil, and I think it's responded to these Brexit polls. So we're at resistance, and we're at a spot to sell this. We're five red candles, so I'm expecting this is going to pull back up, and then I'd like to see it break this trend line, and we'll get in at 0.7507. And I want to take this all the way down. We do have a mess, though. I mean, we do have some Forex junk above the daily pivot point left of the chart. However, I would like to see, number one, the 10 EMA get on top of price. Let's get down to the daily pivot point, see where we're at. Hopefully we can get break even by then, and then just take this down to the 200, because that looks like a pretty wide open space there. So this might be an easy ride to the downside. So we'll keep an eye on that. Take a look at Euro Aussie. This is, like I said, one of my favorite pairs to trade, and not much going on at all. In fact, there is nothing going on. It is just sideways, flat, nothing going on. We just need to pull back to the R2 at 1.5140, and we'll get out at 1.5038, where we currently are close to, and the daily pivot point. 55 EMA and the 10 EMA are all in the same spot. So we'll just take our profits in that zone. But right at the moment, nothing to do. Just sit and wait. I don't think we're going to see anything happen with this. That's a euro pair. I'm not going to touch it. Not going to touch it. Let's take a look at the yen pair. There's a euro yen. I don't know what the spike is from. This is an Asia spike. I'm not sure why we got this big up move on these pairs. I have to research that. I really don't know. I didn't see anything in news data or anything that came out that was like shattering, other than more Brexit polls, but maybe that was it. They did have a Brexit poll, like I said, after the New York closed, so that might have been it. And then we went into Asia, and you can see it's just sideways. I'm bearish here, folks. This is at the R1 pivot. It's at 118.70. We want to sell it. The only thing I don't like is that the 10 EMA is underneath price. The good thing is that it's turning to the side. So, if you wanted to get in this is a trade to get in, except I don't know if I want to be in a euro pair. But if you're going to get into this yen trade, just put your stop above the R1, and it's either going to work or it's not going to work. But like 10 pips stop, that's about it. If you have to trade and you have to do something, that's what I would do with this pair. And then I just leave it alone, and we'll see what happens. Take a look at the New Zealand dollar. The New Zealand dollar came up yesterday and totally sideways through New York into the beginning of Asia. Nothing going on. The 10 EMA is above price. I like that to push it down. I wanted to clear this daily pivot point in the 55 EMA, give it a retest, and let's sell this at 0.7154, and we'll get out at 0.7117 if we can get some price movement. Going to be an interesting pair to watch today, as it doesn't affect the euro or the pound. So, we could watch this pair. We might be able to get a trade in here, but like I said myself, folks, I am not clicking the button today. It's just not going to happen. I just don't think it's a good idea. You know what? One day, just let it go, and just don't trade, folks. Not even on a demo account. Just don't. Sit back and enjoy the show and the rhetoric and, the news channels and the media. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be, the reactions are going to come out. People are going to be on microphones. It's going to be a wild day today. Traders, that wraps up our 6 currency pairs. On behalf of myself, William Gilday, and our great friends at FXCL Excellence Trading, I want to thank you for joining me today, June 23rd, 2016. Yes, it is Brexit Day, the big UK referendum vote. Traders, please come visit our website at fxclearing.com for your trading solutions. Traders, again, thanks again, and we'll see you in 24 hours, and we should have some pretty good charts tomorrow. We'll see you then, traders. Take care now. And always remember to do what? Trade smart and not hard. Take care, traders. Bye-bye.